Hi Dreamers, welcome back. This is a super exciting video. This is going to be my 2016 wrap up of all of the makeup products that I finished throughout the year. I'm pretty sure that there are some things that I forgot to put in this bag, but I have tried to remember all year long when I finished up a makeup product to put it in here. I am not doing bath or hair or anything like that. This is just makeup products that I finished off completely in 2016. So the first thing, and these will probably be kind of in reverse order because obviously I put them in there, oldest is on the bottom. The first thing that I finished off is this e.l.f. contour palette. I finished off the bronzer, the contour color, and the banana powder. I'm calling this 100% completely done because the highlighter just brings out some hyperpigmentation on my face and does not look pretty at all. So I'm not going to be finishing that product, so I'm calling this 100% fully and completely done. The next thing is this Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, deluxe size in original. I'm going to kind of go through these a little fast. I'm not going to give you reviews on everything. I finished up the Tarte Lip Surgeons Sample in Exposed. I finished up the Enlight Super Face When It Rains It Pours Primer. And I've done reviews on all of these in monthly empty videos, so if there's something that you see that you really want a little bit more information on, I don't want to make this video like 400 years long, although it might not be. But I've done a lot of reviews on these recently. Those last 3 products were in my finish cross 6 off my Christmas list project pan. So if you want to see sort of more reviews on those, then go check that out. Okay, Too Faced Prime and Poreless. I finished this up. I really liked this as far as a pore filling primer. I am considering repurchasing this, but I think I might like the Smashbox one better. And I don't know if I think I threw that, it was kind of a deluxe sample, so I think that I threw that away. I finished up my Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and I really do love this, and I want to repurchase it, but I have a lot of mascaras on my list that I want to try before I go back and repurchase something else. I finished up this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This was in 125 Nude Beige. Again, kind of the same thing with this foundation. I have not gone out and repurchased it because I have a long list of foundations that I want to try before I start repurchasing. Usually what I do is I have kind of a running list of products that I want to try. And once I've tried something, I will mark in that notebook whether I do want to repurchase or I would consider repurchasing. And so if I get to the end of that list and I've tried everything that I want to try, I can go back and I can pick my favorite. Or if I'm looking down the list, I'm like, I'm not really in the mood to try something new. I'm going to try something I know that I like. Then I've got it all marked on that list. I also finished up the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth Primer. I do really like this, and I have every intention of repurchasing this once I have finished off a couple other primers in my collection. I finished off this Mary Kay Makeup Finishing Spray. This is made by Skindinavia, but it is $1 less expensive. It's $18, I think, instead of $19. And this is probably, the Skindinavia makes the Urban Decay setting sprays. They make their own, so that is a very good one. I finished off the Dr. Brandt's Pore No More Pore Refiner. This is a deluxe sample I actually remembered to put in here. I think for most of the deluxe samples that I finished off, I threw them away, and I just didn't even think about sticking them in this bag. But I did finish this. I do still think I like the Smashbox one better, which I'm not seeing in this bag. So I must have tossed it. I finished up the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion Foundation. I had this in N4. I really did like this foundation. I loved the way that it looked, but you only get what was it, 0.5, why did they make the writing on here so tiny? 0.51 ounces, so that's half of a regular foundation, and it was $15. So for a regular foundation, I've now spent $30, so I could get something high-end for the price that I paid for this. So I did really like it, but I do feel like it's kind of expensive for the drugstore. I finished off this CK1 mascara by Calvin Klein. It was okay. I'm definitely not going to purchase it again. That was not really a finish. That was a dry out. I did finish off an Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray in the deluxe size sample. I know I'm missing a lot of deluxe size samples and sample things I finished off, so I'm really going to try to remember not to get rid of the deluxe size samples next year. Now, if it was a one-time or a two-time use sample, I just throw those away, but I need to remember to save those deluxe samples. Like this one, I finished off the Buxom Big and Bushy mascara. I absolutely loved this, but they don't make it anymore. I would totally buy it if they still made it. I finished off a Clinique High Impact mascara. This was in Brightening Black. I do like this, but it's not my favorite. I think there's a lot better mascaras out there. I finished off a Mary Kay concealer in Beige 1. This really reminds me, the formula of this really reminds me of the Tarte Maracuja oil. It's very emollient, not quite as thick as not the Maracuja oil. What is it that I'm trying to say? The Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. It reminds me of that, but kind of a little bit more watered down version. It was really nice, but I don't really need to purchase any more concealers right now. I need to finish up some of the ones that I have, but I would consider purchasing that again. And another concealer, the NYX HD Concealer, and this was in Glow, which is my favorite one. I am going to repurchase this as soon as I can get to the next town over and get to a drugstore, because the only thing that we have in town is Walmart, and they do not carry NYX, unfortunately. I finished off this Too Faced Bulletproof Brows, at least to the point where I could before it dried out. I liked this product okay. It didn't dry out on me super fast, and I don't even know if I can get it open yet. But you can see I got to use quite a bit of the product before it started to crack and dry out, but I really think that I'm just sticking to powder brows from now on, so I will not be repurchasing that. Another mascara, the Mary Kay Lash Love Lengthening Mascara. I do really love this for an everyday mascara, but I think that the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot has taken its place as kind of a favorite everyday mascara. That really wasn't a finish. It was something that went bad. So I finished off the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer in medium. I will not be repurchasing the medium. If I purchase this again, I will purchase the brightening one. The medium one just didn't really do a whole lot. It did do a little bit of covering, but it faded throughout the day, and it just really wasn't what I was looking for. The brightening one is the one that I meant to get, and I don't know how I ended up with that one, but I did finish it. I finished up put a lid on it eyelid primer from The Balm. This was a deluxe sample that I did remember to put in here. I quite liked this, but I do think I like the Wet n Wild one better still. Let's see, I have some nail polishes. I finished off, and I know I finished off another couple of nail polishes, and they didn't make it in here. I've been terrible this year remembering to put stuff in here. I finished off this Formula X in X Rouge, and I liked this actually quite a bit, and I'd like to get some more of the Formula X stuff. I finished off Essie's Wicked I absolutely adore this color, but the formula is just so frustrating, and I actually just recently decluttered the rest of my Essie polishes because I just hate the formula. But I loved this color, and so I fought it and I finished it off. But I'm going to be looking for a replacement, an alternate shade than Wicked. I also finished up this Ruffian in Ruffian Red, and I loved this color, but the formula, it was just kind of really flaky and very easy to peel off. And let's see, what do I have left in here? I finished off the Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal, and this is a fantastic spoolie on the end of this, but I just, you know, I wanted to try this because everybody said it was like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which I have not tried. The one thing that I did learn using up this entire product was that I am not a pencil brow person. I am a powder brow person, so I will not be repurchasing that. And I think the rest of these, yep, the rest of these are all eyeliners, and they're all black eyeliners. I finished off this Too Faced Black Beauty Pencil Eyeliner. They don't make that anymore, so I can't repurchase it. I finished off the Starlux Pro, this is all rubbed off, Luxe Longwear something or another. I really, really liked that, and I would definitely consider repurchasing that one, but I'm not really even sure how many black liquid liners I still have in my drawer. So I'm going to try to go through some of the other ones. Jessie's Girl Cult Classic. I will definitely purchase this again, but I don't have a Rite Aid, so I would have to order that online. I finished up this Fiona Styles Ultra Precision Stilo in Odin. I absolutely loved this, and I definitely will finish it, or I definitely will repurchase it, but I would like for them to improve the packaging on this a little bit first, because the lid it doesn't fit on very secure, and I think I lost some life of this eyeliner from that lid just not being tremendously secure. I finished off a Stila Stay All Day waterproof liner. I really like this one, but my brush kind of frayed, and so I think I'm going to stick to some of the other eyeliners that the brush didn't do that for me for. And I finished off a Kat Von D inked liner in Trooper. So that is all of the makeup products that I finished off in 2016, except for the ones that I forgot and I threw away. So I will try to do a much better job in 2017. I will be doing a lot more project pans in 2017, including a pan that palette. So hopefully I will be a little bit more remembering for keeping all those products for you. But those are the ones that I saved, so I did want to go through them. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can have all sorts of panning fun in 2017. And I will see you next time. Bye.